Catherine stands inside the Malaguzzi Center in Reggio Emilia, focusing on architectural blueprints. The documents outline a philosophy where the physical room acts as a third teacher for a child. There are no flowers and no crowds. Beside her, Christian Guy, director of the Center for Early Childhood, tracks the briefing. His presence marks this as a technical consultation, moving from ceremonial visibility to specific data. For a woman returning to work after months of medical treatment, every minute is a calculated expenditure of energy. The schedule operates on a strict ratio of 1 public hour, followed by days of recovery. It is a trial of physical endurance. Each step in Italy measures how the monarchy functions when its key members must prioritize health over presence. The next entry in the royal diary remains blank. In 1985, Diana arrived in Italy to be photographed. Today, the monarchy prioritizes technical data over the image on the steps. A year spent in Florence in 2000 provides the linguistic shorthand for this briefing. What was a personal chapter is now a diplomatic tool used to anchor a G7 partnership. The royal diary for 2024 was defined by cancellations and a deficit of public faces. For Catherine, returning to the schedule means converting physical recovery into institutional momentum. 1 hour of visibility requires days of absolute stillness to follow. A solo visit to Denmark in 2022 served as the pilot program. In Italy, the scale has shifted from rehearsal to execution. The blank pages of the upcoming calendar wait for the next medical clearance. King Charles flies to the United States for high-stakes meetings with Donald Trump. In Italy, Catherine studies architectural blueprints. The monarchy has split its focus between political diplomacy and economic utility. Internal reports place her briefing in Reggio Emilia at 40% higher digital engagement than the king's American arrival. For a woman rationing her energy after medical treatment, every public hour must yield a specific result. Her visibility anchors a G7 partnership. Analysts project a 30% increase in demand for British luxury and education sectors by 2026. The Kate effect has moved from fashion pages to the national ledger. Catherine has transitioned within the royal schedule. She functions as the crown's most precise economic tool. The next entry in her diary remains blank. Catherine stands beneath the silk banners of the Sala del Tricolore. She accepts the Primo Tricolore Award with a single, measured nod. This ceremony marks the first international recognition she has received since her medical diagnosis earlier this year. Outside, 4,000 people press against steel barricades held by Carabinieri. An 82% approval rating translates into this physical density. It is the material the crown uses to fill the silence of a vacant year. Catherine signs the official guest book, the scratch of the pen the only sound in the hall. She walks toward the exit, her movements calculated to sustain the final hour of the itinerary. The heavy doors close. Her schedule for the next 14 days contains no entries. The silence following the Italian trip is a tactical necessity. Between the 2024 diagnosis and the 2025 remission, Catherine moved within a private geography of recovery. Now, the institution has replaced the medical chart with a roadmap. In the mid-20th century, the crown preserved its relevance through distance. Today, it seeks survival through measurable social utility. Internal polling shows that only 36% of the British public understands the link between early childhood development and national stability. For Catherine, this figure is the baseline for a mission leading toward the 2027 Global Summit in London. Every briefing in Reggio Emilia and every day of enforced rest is preparation for that deadline? Or has it effectively become a global NGO? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more.